All right. Now, I just put it all back together and then played with the buttons myself and even like rotated it a little bit, right? Right? And noticed one fell off or one was easy to fall. Now, either doing that can make them fall off and a bit of pressure because they were already off, right? Say some kid going like that could make them fall off. And you know how I know now? Because when I put it back together, one of them was either loose because it fell off really touchy, so I'll have a look in a minute. And you can see this fan fixed later because it'll fix it, or I'll put a bit of glue on it. And what it is, it has a little hole behind these, and the hole just little, and it sits over the button. But if it misses that button, that little hole, and you go you can leave it that little lever a little bit where it can just pop off from the gap to the button. Right? So a little touch of glue on there could probably hold it a little bit better if it's a loose problem when it comes to that. But I reckon that's what happened. See when you rotate it, because that button just fell in there, it's the off button too. So I've got to open it up. These ones seem to be right. They seem to be right. But when I did it to that one, it fell in. And then I come up with that thought, I just gone, oh, that's probably how it broke, a little wiggle and a tickle, or it wasn't on properly. This one is why it's fallen off, because I had to line them up and then put it on, and it probably didn't quite line up on that one. So that's what you're going to make sure. So before I put it back on the stand, put all the screws in, I'll make sure it's closed and check the buttons, as I didn't check them at all. I closed it up and put it on here, and then that one fell off. But there you go. But other than that, if you couldn't fix that button, you could push it in there like that, manually with a little stick, or you can just turn it off by the switch. Now it works. So I can clean up the rest of it now. As I want this one to be at the door here to help blow in from the door when there's nice fresh air. Help it get in. But turn it on mode. There we go. And then they go on high. I've just noticed you go push it again. Obviously it used to have a remote, this one too, because it's got a remote sensor there. But it's a hand-me-down and we didn't get a remote for it. As it was thrown out. Thrown out. You can call a hand-me-down. However way it is. There you go, it's got that light as it turns out. Went a little close there. Hilarious. Oh, it is tough. They come at me, you see it's turning. When I broke those like that, it can make a noise, but you can clean that with a fan, with a little belt thing in there. But sometimes it's usually a twisty, just twists. Sometimes the cleanup do that, but they always eventually do that. People hate that sound. I know a few people do, and I hate it myself. But there you go. So I'll fix that up a bit later. So you can't turn it off unless you push into that little button. And there we go. Because you can always do that when buttons fall out too, eh? But better I'll fix it. Bit dirty, so it's going to need a quick clean before we use it permanently. Before I want to use it permanently, you'd want to give it a good clean, wouldn't you? Anyway, bye and see yous. So what that is, same day as this.